Hi and welcome to Select 10. If you are looking for the best sci-fi movies to watch on Netflix, then you are on the right video. Today we are counting down our picks for top 10 best science fiction movies, which will blow your mind with its unique stories. Also, don't forget to comment down which movies you are going to watch from this list. Now let's start the video. On number 10. Prospect.
You don't have a ship?
No, I don't. But you will find a way to get home if you find that buried treasure.
This sci-fi movie is a bit of a hidden gem on Netflix, but we think it's time more people checked it out. That's because it features some terrific performances, most notably from Pedro Pascal, who plays a miner in this movie, and Jay Duplass, who plays a dad who travels to an alien moon with his teenage daughter to mine precious gems. But when they finds that there are many others who are after these gems, they get surrounded by danger on all sides and are forced to fight for their survival. On number 9. Bird Box. This film took the internet by storm when it premiered in 2018, prompting vast numbers of people to watch and share their horrified reactions. When a mysterious force decimates the population, only one thing is certain: if you see it, you die. The survivors must now avoid coming face to face with an entity. With main story following Mallory, a suburban woman and her children, who embark on a dangerous journey through the woods and down a river to find the one place that may offer sanctuary. To make it, they'll have to cover their eyes from the evil that chases them and complete the trip blindfolded. On number 8. Chappie.
Robot could be the end of mankind. Destroy that robot. Burn it to ash.
It is a dystopian science fiction action film directed by Neil Blomkamp and written by Terry Tatchell. It stars Hugh Jackman as Vincent Moore. The story is set in the near future, where the crime-ridden streets of Johannesburg in South Africa are patrolled by law enforcement robots. But when one police droid is stolen and given new programming, he becomes the first robot with the ability to think and feel for himself. Needless to say, the criminals see the opportunity to have a robot on their side and immediately set about attempting to train the robot to help them in their illegal activities. On number 7. Gemini Man.
They chose me because there's never been anybody like me. We have to end this right now.
It is an American sci-fi action thriller directed by Ang Lee. It stars Will Smith as Henry and Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Danny, with the story focusing on Henry Brogan, an elite 51-year-old assassin who's ready to retire after completing his 72nd job. But his plans get turned upside down when he becomes the target of a mysterious operative who can seemingly predict his every move. Discovering that he's being hunted by a younger clone of himself, Henry needs to find out why he's being targeted and who the creator is. On number 6. Beyond Skyline.
They took everyone.
The story follows Mark, who leads a group of surviving humans through the underground subway tunnels to escape from the various aliens. But when his son is taken by a mysterious blue light, which is pulling every human towards the ship by controlling their mind. Now to save his son, Mark storms his way into an alien spaceship, but when the ship crashes in Southeast Asia, he forges an alliance with a band of survivors to take back the planet once and for all. Although this movie has received mixed reviews, but it's enjoyable if you like the theme of aliens invading Earth. On number 5. Spectral.
We've been finding bodies around the city that were killed in the same way.
Look, we work to keep our guys safe.
Set in the not-too-distant future, a U.S. Special Forces unit fighting somewhere in Europe in what appears to be a global conflict encounters a weird ghost-like entity that can be killed and is only visible in certain light spectrums. While troops are being killed just by its contact, to defeat them, a special ops team is dispatched to fight against the supernatural beings. While locals believe they are spirits of war, but others believe they are superior arms technology fabricated by the government. On number 4. In Time.
Make them pay.
The story is set in 2169, in a future where time is money and the wealthy can live forever. The main plot focuses on Will Salas, a poor man who rarely has more than a day worth of life on his time clock. But when he saves Henry Hamilton from time thieves, Will Salas receives the gift of a century time. However, such a large transaction attracts the attention of the authorities, and Will is falsely accused of murder and go on the run by taking the daughter of an incredibly wealthy man with him. On number 3. Blade Runner 2049.
They know you're here.
It is an American science fiction film, directed by Denis Villeneuve and written by Hampton Fancher. The film stars Ryan Gosling as Officer K. The film is set 30 years after the events of the first movie and focused on a new Blade Runner, LAPD Officer K, who unearths a long-buried secret that could create chaos in what's left of society. And K's discovery leads him on a quest to find Rick Deckard, a former Blade Runner who has been missing for 30 years. Also, this movie is visually spectacular and a must-watch for sci-fi fans. On number 2. Divergent.
We will be watching to see who you really are.
You made a mistake choosing Dauntless.
The story follows Tris Pryor, who lives in a futuristic world in which society is divided into 5 factions. As each person enters adulthood, he or she must choose a faction and commit to it for life. Tris chooses Dauntless, those who pursue bravery above all else. However, her initiation leads to the discovery that she is a divergent and will never be able to fit into just one faction. But when she discovers a plot that threatens to destroy Divergence, Tris and the mysterious guy named Four must find out what makes Divergence dangerous before it's too late. On number 1. Arrival.
Figure something out.
I am human. It's their language.
This is one of the most spectacular, extravagantly shot, and beautifully narrated sci-fi movies in recent times. The story focused on linguistics professor Louise Banks, who leads an elite team of investigators when mysterious alien spaceships touch down in 12 different locations around the world. As nations stumble on the verge of global war, Louise and her crew must race against time to find a way to communicate with the alien visitors. Hoping to unravel the mystery, she takes a chance that could threaten her life and quite possibly all of mankind. Also, this movie is a must-watch because it is unlike anything you've ever seen before. That's it for today. Thanks for watching this video. And do subscribe my channel for new updates.